Yeah, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Scotch Money here, back with another banger. And in today's video, we got a good one. We got the Giants versus the Chicago Bears. Now, I seen some highlights of this game, through Instagram, through Twitter, and stuff like that. So I actually do kind of know the outcome of the game, but I haven't watched pretty much the whole game. So I want to really dive in and see, basically what happened, what went right, what went wrong, and really talk about, some of these things and where the Giants are headed in the future. But, honestly, our season has had promise, but it's also been on a downtrend. Reason being, we had Russell Wilson first 3 games, and I'm not going to lie, I had so much faith in Russ when he first started. When he first started, I had a lot of faith in Russ. We started off. It seemed like we were going to do good, especially in the preseason, but we started off on a slow foot, 0-3. Then after that, that's when Jackson Dart got his opportunity and his shot. And Jackson Dart showed a lot of promise. Unfortunately, like I said, previously in videos, we lost Neighbors, we lost Scatterboo. So we're on thin ice, And then on top of that, we got Dabdol and I forgot the defensive coordinator. I can't remember off the top of my head. But we have our coaching staff, and I feel like, honestly, it might be their time to go, because we gave those coaches enough chances. Even Schoen gave them a whole lot of chances, and honestly, we haven't went nowhere, to be honest. Throughout the couple seasons, they had Daniel Jones, they had Saquon. We could continue to say, day in and day out, well, they didn't have this, they didn't have that, they didn't have their quarterback or whatever. But at a certain point, it's like, when do you really cut them off? When does that really cut off happen where it's like, all right, we had enough. This is it. So without further ado, let's get into the video and let's see, basically what happened through this video and stuff like that. And see what went right and what went wrong. Oof, man. All I know is that the Chicago Bears are definitely somebody we should beat, because I don't feel like the Chicago Bears really have anybody crazy. Like DJ Moore, that's a big letdown person. I have him in fantasy. DJ Moore is somebody I always have in fantasy, and I don't know. Time in and time out, bro. There's just certain players like Kyle Pitts, certain players that you pick up every single year in fantasy, and then they just let you down. It's like, no, this is the year. They got a quarterback change or they got a new offensive coordinator. This guy's going to go off. Then they just let you down. I don't understand. But as far as the Chicago Bears, I don't feel like they have anybody too crazy. They got Caleb Williams. They got DJ Moore, and they have Rome Odunze. They have Rome Odunze at the wide receiver position. And then I don't know who their third, Ozias or something. Then they got Komet. Defense. They got I forgot. They got a good cornerback at defense. But there's nothing on the Chicago Bears that really scares me, so I definitely feel like this should have been a winnable game for us. But enough talking. Let's get into the video and see what happened.
How many years has Allstate donated to participating schools for every field goal and extra point made? 20 years. That's not...
As Pam told us, DeAndre Swift is back in there after resting the groin last week. Williams looks to throw on the first play, and right away it's Rome Odunze. Went without a catch,
especially on first and second down.
Second and short here, play action. Williams over the middle where he's been the best in the NFL. He's got Luther Burden, the rookie, with a first down. Already to the 36 in Giants territory.
It's more important they limit the explosives.
Here's Swift on third down. DeAndre Swift. Dexter Lawrence there to hit him.
That's a good stop, though, by the Giants.
And it's 4th and 4 from the 30. You figure you factor in the Giants have been the worst 4th down defense in the NFL this year. 8 out of 9 against them. Williams will look to throw for it. He's flushed, pressured by Lawrence, throws on the move to the end zone.
Oh my! Oh, okay. I was about to say, damn, bro.
Producing for
this just showed right there. That was a great throw by Caleb.
Second down, 11. Given time to the sideline, Theo Johnson. That's been one of his favorite targets. Johnson a first down, but a flag down. Dart and the Giants been pretty darn good on third down, but this is third and long. Underneath, Theo Johnson across midfield makes it 4th and about 2. Stopped by Jaquan Brisker. We see Dart use his legs here. He's been the best running quarterback in the NFL since his debut. Short roll. Tries to run, but nowhere to go. He got swallowed up. Gervon Dexter there to finish him off.
It's a shared kind of role in the drastic turnaround here halfway through the season.
Back to Monangai. Odunze is wide open, crossing the field for a Bears first down. Slammed out of bounds.
Seems like you're him this play action, and it's working against the Giants right now.
On the run, especially
I don't know how
in these
the run game has been.
3rd and 9.
I really don't know how this
Pressure
run
so
game,
far. Here's Odunze with a
I've seen about 3 play
first and
actions.
goal.
The Giants have not been able to
After he was
stop
shut
it.
out last week.
And also, we have not been a good third down
Komet, the tight
third
end
down
there as a
defense
fullback
team.
to lead the way from
Whenever it gets to
Monangai,
third
who's
down,
got
we're just not good.
And he's got a touchdown. Kyle Monangai carrying the momentum from Cincy back in front of his home fans.
So they're at 11 personnel, so that puts the nickel now in the box. And now Cole Kmet's just going to run old school ISO right at him. And
that's not fair.
That's just, but it's good offense, right? They struggle defending the downfield pass. They got to open it up on these early downs.
Oh my God.
Blitzing CJ
Lord have
Gardner-Johnson
mercy.
making
Where
an
did this guy
instant
come from?
impact.
There was
Hold on.
the downfield pass. They got to open it up on these
Hold on.
offense, right? They
This guy shot me.
struggle defending
Quick as hell. Let me see. Okay.
the downfield pass. They got to
Oh, he timed that perfectly. He literally crept up as soon as Jackson Dart
open it up on
hiked
these
the ball, and nobody picked him up.
early downs.
Oh, baby, a blitzing CJ Gardner-Johnson making an instant
CJ
impact.
Gardner-Johnson.
There was a mix-up.
What a guy to be able to get off of the scrap heap mid-season. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Here's more pressure and a high throw that Singletary corrals. But
Singletary wearing
there
26.
settles for just a gain of 3.
Oh, no,
Gervon
man.
Dexter was the
Contract extension after
That's
they
tall
got
order to wear
rid of
number
the
26.
lack of resources.
Swift on the ground, has a big hole. First down across the 40 as DeAndre Swift hits it hard for a gain of 11. On 3rd and 4, back to the air. Zacchaeus can't get it. It's incomplete. It was off the mark. The coverage from Flanagan fouls, and the punt team comes out.
Yeah,
The effectiveness of the
Another
run is
stop by
less
the Giants.
impactful than marrying the two together.
Down the sideline, Dart's throw.
Woo!
Slayton!
Woo! Hold on!
Slayton.
Oh, Darius Slayton! Slayton! Why you ain't never show that? Why you ain't never show that throughout the season? Hold on. I gotta go back a little bit just for that. Because this is like a one-time thing with Slayton. You might never see this again. I have to go back. Like, you might never, a one-hander by Slayton? You might never see that again. Gotta see that one more time. Real-time action.
Down the sideline.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Dart's throw.
Ooh! Who that boy feeling like? Who is that boy feeling like?
It is caught
That
by
was an
Slayton.
amazing catch by Slayton.
One-handed
Okay,
catch
Slayton,
by Darius
yeah!
Slayton.
Get him back.
How did he do that?
Couldn't really tell if he caught it. He's fighting Stevenson and just sticks out that left
That was
hand.
an amazing snag.
That is as good of a catch. I can tell you that ball is hard as a rock. It's slick. It's cold.
Get iPhone
That was
17,
amazing
iPad, and
to
Apple
see,
Watch
man.
all for $0.
I felt like I haven't seen no Giants highlights. Like
Tracy's
that.
in there, running back, takes the fake. Dart looks to throw, lofts one to a wide open Slayton. Much easier this time for Slayton. It's another big one for him.
Good throw by
Giants
Dart.
inside the
Stay in that
15.
pocket.
Dart play action.
Yep.
Outside Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Bellinger with 9. Sewell with a tackle. Extra offensive lineman in the game for the
Definitely that
Giants.
two tight end set.
3rd down, it is Dart, and Jackson darts in for the Giants touchdown. Got him down there with his arm, finishes the play with his legs.
There you go. Right on cue.
Jackson Dart
They're
got
in
such
tackle
swag,
over.
man.
You'll see Chris Manhertz. He's playing left tackle because they've got the 3 big bodies on the right side. It's just fake toss, quarterback counter, pretty much untouched. crossing the goal line. That's a
love
really
Jackson Dart
well-designed
crossing
play.
the goal
When you
line.
have a quarterback in the red zone that is a willing and able runner.
Williams looks to throw. He's given time,
Ooh,
lets it rip,
that
and has Roma Dunze for a big one.
Seems like Roma
Inside the
Dunze is
Giants'
killing us
40.
this game.
3rd down and 8. Williams, sidearm throw incomplete. Phillips the coverage on Moore.
Great coverage.
So 4th down at the 37.
And they're going for it
This is
again?
out of field goal range.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
3rd and 6. Bears drop into coverage. So Dart's got time. Perfect toss for Slayton. Touch pass
Look,
over the
Slayton's
top.
game.
And a 1st down on a gain of
Okay,
17.
Slayton.
Yeah, and this, wait till you see.
And I like these jerseys by the Giants. I like
And
the
he can
white
still
jerseys.
deliver it on time and in rhythm.
Quickly back
I feel like
to
they
the
look
ball.
at Wandale.
Fires it to
Knew
the
that was going to
sideline.
Wandale.
Wandale Robinson, 12 more. Look to throw it again here. Turns the shoulders, delivers for Robinson again. 1st down inside the 45.
Look at these throws, though.
He's going to run it. Off
Okay.
the right side. Jackson Dart.
Woo! Woo! Caught up! Oh!
Flags flying is inside the 5.
My boy Jackson got the wheels.
Fake to Singletary. Dart to throw. Wants his tight end, Billinger.
Oh,
and
my
he's got
God.
him. Ripped away at the last moment, though, and incomplete.
What a throw, though.
Brisker tore it out of his hands.
That was still a
DeAndre
great throw
Swift
for
is
his
looked
receiver to
fresh
even
after
get a
taking
chance
last
at
week
that.
off, nursing that groin issue. He's got a hold to show it off right here.
Oh.
Gallops his way into the secondary. That gets 25 in the first play of this drive.
Typical Giants letting off a big
From
play.
the 44 back to the air. Williams steps up and takes off.
God damn, that right
Slides
side.
down around midfield.
We're going to see another 4th down.
Seems like that
These
right
teams
side's
have been
always
aggressive on 4th
Why are
down.
the Bears
These
always
special
going
teams
for it
at all
on 4th
costs.
down?
Nobody's picked one up yet. Swift breaks
Wow.
the tackle and will
Wow,
change
wow, who was that?
Was
Wow.
hit in the backfield, but was attacked.
That just shows. I feel like, look, this just shows who we are as a team. Was this like the second? I don't even know if this was the second or third time. I think it was like the second time they went on 4th down. But that just shows we not scary on defense. If teams are going for it on 4th down against us, they must obviously believe our defense is not like that, bro. Because in most situations, I feel like these teams will kick. Like, if they really felt like a defense was really going to stop them on 4th down, they'd just kick it. They wouldn't even take that risk or chance. And if they felt like our offense was good enough to drive down the field, they would have that respect. But it just shows that these teams don't have no respect for the Giants. We're just that trash. But now, let me see who missed this tackle right here, bro. Because that's just ridiculous.
We're going to see another 4th down.
No, both these teams
Tackling
have
has always been
aggressive
an
on
issue with
4th down,
us, too.
avoiding special teams at all costs. Nobody's
Okay.
picked one up
Who collided with him?
yet. Swift
Damn.
breaks
I don't even know who that was.
the tackle and will
I
change
couldn't
that
even
with authority.
Hold on, let me see one more time. Let's see
Down.
who
No,
went
both
down.
these teams have been aggressive on 4th down,
It seems like
avoiding
33.
special teams at all costs. Nobody's
That was
picked
33.
one up yet.
I have no
Swift
idea what
breaks the
33
tackle and will
is.
change
33?
that with authority.
You need to work on- you need to work on that, my boy.
But would not stop. It's the only division in football where everybody's at least 500. On 3rd and long, they run it in the middle of the field. And Swift gets 4.
Manage back-to-back possessions of your own to then giving Chicago another chance to possess the ball.
Yeah, tricky spot right here for Dable and the Giants. Dart steps up, throws on the run. He's got
Oh my
it.
God!
Put it on a dime
His,
for a
his
first down.
improvisation is amazing,
Williams and
immaculate.
Howard both been excellent on
I
the
just love the
move.
way he
Now
improvises.
watch
And look at his
Johnson.
throw! That was in the bucket!
Theo Johnson has had some issues with drops this year with a couple nice catches.
Drops issues coming into the game. He's been really sure-handed here in the first half.
2nd and 10.
Nah, he definitely got to win offensive
Runs,
rookie of the
throws
year.
on the move.
Oh,
Now he dropped it.
Oh,
Had a pick
hold
and
on,
got knocked out of there by a
I do believe that was a bad throw by Jackson.
Runs, throws on the move. 2nd and 10. Dart runs, throws on the.
Yeah, he threw it right to the corner. But I feel like maybe he thought the receiver was going to come back in or whatever, but that was definitely a back shoulder throw. That was one you got to throw to the back shoulder towards, he might have been out, bro. If you would have threw it right here, let me see, does that even show him would have threw right here on his backside, he definitely would have got that. No doubt. But he got bailed out. He got lucky, man. Sometimes that happens.
Move, and it's picked off by Wright. Now he dropped it. Had a pick and then knocked out of there by Krzyzewski.
That's why cornerbacks are cornerbacks.
Dart waits, now throws. Krzyzewski in the end zone, covered tightly by Stevenson. It's 4th down, and now they will settle for the field goal attempt.
Field goal, man. I don't know.
Koo, Giants debut, and he knocks it right down the middle. Special thing for.
But I feel like, why didn't we have young
raised in New Jersey
against that game against Denver?
Get down.
Like, I didn't know what the Giants were thinking, bro. That's also coaching man.
I
felt like that was another coaching man.
Inside the 25.
Young Goku's not a bad kicker. I don't know why he was not playing against Denver. They took so long to put him in the game.
He's got it right here, and he's
Oh my God!
Touchdown, Jackson Dart from 24 yards.
2?
His second rushing touchdown of the day, and the Giants find the end zone right out of the
This guy's a
break.
baller, man.
Oh, he's got it going with his arm. He's over 200 yards, but he's got 2 rushing touchdowns. 3rd down and 4. Williams pressure, get away from Burns.
That was a good breakaway from Williams.
Gets away from
Caleb?
First down, Chicago.
That was good by
Couple
Caleb.
shots to drop him for a sack.
It's just such a big weapon.
4 of the 5
Gotta get
targets
that,
down to
Burns.
the near side of the field, and a throw for Zacchaeus is incomplete. They had a couple today that he's got his hands on, but hasn't pulled in. Showing pressure and bringing it. Quick throw. Robinson going to have to run a ways for it. Got close and bumped out by Byard. Looking for their first conversion today. It's a naked boot and wide open space for Jackson.
And he slid. Man, that boy's learning, man.
I've ever played with.
Getting dangerous.
Roten, right guard. Here's the dump off. Singletary. He's got room to run. Devin Singletary to the 35 for 9 more.
Around the Giants organization, the question is, can they win enough now to make the wait worth it?
Dart looking to find room himself again.
Yeah?
Walker's in front.
Jesus.
Jackson Dart inside the 20.
Oh my God.
The ball is out, and there it is.
Wow.
The Bears come up with a takeaway. And
happened right here?
C.J. Gardner-Johnson in just his 2nd game in Chicago. He's only been here a few days, but making plays all over the place. As the
That
ball
was a good
back
pop
with
out,
the Bears
man.
from the
That's what happens
16.
when quarterback runs all the time.
Down 10 as they start the
Bounce
drive
happen
with
at
the
least
play
once or
action
twice.
pass. And over the
But it's
middle,
all right.
Andre Swift.
They learn from it.
Spun his way for a first down. And we look back at the takeaway from Chicago.
All season long.
The other part of that has been they've been great at taking advantage of the turnovers, getting points off it. Here's Swift again, surge up the middle. First
Lord, our
down,
run
11
defense
through
is
the
pretty
air,
bad,
11
bro.
on the ground
I've been
for
seeing a
the
lot of
Andre
running backs
Swift.
been running all through
Into
our defense.
sacks.
Half a sack
Our
in
run
his
defense is
NFL
pretty
debut
bad.
week 1. Does not have one since. Outside, Luther Burden lowers the shoulder and takes Cordell Flat for a ride. Yeah, and he's close to a first down, the rookie out of Missouri. Fake to Swift. Williams lofts one. He's got Loveland.
That's exactly what happens.
Colston Loveland to the
When you got a
30.
run
Now
game
they
that's
get
actually
19.
working, the play action is now open.
High snap. Williams corrals. Cole Kmet goes down to get it around the 5.
But yeah, there's definitely got to be some coaching, firing.
Fade. Odunze with Banks in coverage. No
With
flag.
this being such a down
It's a
year
one-score
again,
game.
time and
That's
time
not
again.
good red zone defense, but here they stand up inside the 10 and hold the Bears to a field goal.
With this being such
Against
a
the
down year, I
Cowboys, so he's
definitely
had
think
some
we got to
decent
make some
moments
changes
this year.
for the Giants, man.
Play action.
It's like, yeah,
Singletary
I heard
out of the
that
backfield.
Jackson Dart probably has a
Stay
concussion or
alive and
something.
got a first down. He's still going. Singletary
Oh my
inside
God.
the 35.
Singletary.
The veteran has gone from Buffalo to Houston, his 2nd season with the Giants. And now Tracy comes
Okay.
in for him, runs hard
Now the
across
Giants
the
getting
20.
some
He's
run
got a
game.
first
All the time
down.
Russ
Neither
gets in
one of
there.
these running
Giants
backs
getting
have
some
got
run
much
game.
going, but pretty good fallback option to have here in Russell Wilson. Tracy again.
What do y'all
Back
think,
hole.
man? You know, with
Inside
this
the
being a
10,
down
Tracy
season, do
running
you
hard
guys
for the
think
first
Jackson Dart
down.
should still be playing?
You've got to be able
Or
to
do you
do 2
think
more
it should be
downs
like
to
Russ
get
and
3
James?
yards. You do not want to settle
Personally,
for
for
3.
me, I know
To
it's going to be
throw for
bad. And,
Wilson, given time. Wilson runs. Russell Wilson got crunched. Still going down to the
I'm
1.
sorry, man. Russ,
The Bears
you're
got
not
too many
guarding,
men.
bro.
Does he get off? He does.
who's got it.
Oh, there's a late flag.
Caleb Williams has been really good in the fourth quarter. Hands it off. And a big hole for Monunga.
He's so scary, bro.
On the first play.
I don't know. I feel like that's the one.
5
got
wide
Western
for
Team,
Chicago.
I don't know.
Just a 3-man rush.
I feel like that was the one you should have
Williams
just
dancing around.
tried.
Williams again gets
Again,
away
if Dabo
from
didn't
Taylor.
get it, they would have said something too,
Caleb
right?
Williams throws incomplete. Through the hands
Sometimes
of
you gotta
Swift.
take a risk. You gotta take
See
a
how
chance.
much more depth they have in the secondary?
It's a draw. It's Tracy with room, and Tyrone Tracy's to the 39, where it'll be 4th down and about 6.
Just under 6 minutes to go.
2nd and 4. Flags down. Loveland with a first down for the 26. Flags everywhere, though.
Really nice job by the officials getting that right.
Up 10
time
with
to
5
change the
minutes
story
to
for the
go.
Bears. Pressure coming from Flanagan Fowles, who's playing the game of his life today.
I am really curious.
He's been
How
under
the hell did he
pressure
lose
at a
the game?
really high
Once
rate the
again.
entire game. He's done a nice job avoiding sacks.
3rd and 10.
Damn, Burns.
Thibodeau's looming again. Thibodeau still chasing. Threads one through for Loveland. NFC
Boy,
West showdown
Burns
when we
got put on his
finish.
ass.
2nd and 10, under 5 left. Williams zips one for Odunze. First down to the 32. Odunze against Phillips.
Damn,
Giants bring an extra man. It's picked up. Williams flushed. Williams room to run. There goes Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams got
Caleb
real
Williams.
good.
First and goal, Chicago.
That boy was running. That boy was
Fourth quarter,
running.
he's been great on this drive.
Clock winds under 4. End zone wide open. Odunze for the Bears. Touchdown.
How many times is
Chicago
Odunze
not
gonna be open,
finished
wide
yet.
open in the middle?
All game, especially on that possession, they couldn't get him down, and
Of course.
he
Something
caps it
started
off
with
to
Deontay
Roman
Banks,
Odunze,
but
who's
I
had
don't
a
even know
great
who
game
guarded
today,
Seemed like
following a
Deontay
pretty
Banks was
quiet
guarding
one a
like
week ago.
flat.
A lot could happen in a little over
And they
3
got a little
minutes,
bit
but just
of
something to
speed
keep in
right
mind down the stretch.
3rd and 7. Wilson gets sacked by Gardner Johnson. 2nd of the day.
Jermaine Illuminor, the right tackle. You can see the center's working right. Just keep kicking. Keep kicking. You have the widest rusher, that's C.J. Gardner-Johnson. You just can't let him be untouched.
I just want to know
With 3
what
minutes
the
to
hell
go,
was
they got
Giants
some
fans
work to
thinking
do.
of this current
Gillen
game
to punt.
live after live.
And it's off the side of his foot. What
Oh my god. This is such a yo. I didn't even know that happened. This is such a Giants thing where everything unfolds. And how long have we had Gilman in here?
One timeout, down 3, 2:53 left. It started off
But
with a
that's
swift
such a
run.
Giants thing. Like once you have the lead and get to the fourth quarter, everything just breaks down.
Play for overtime.
Especially with this weather. Williams, a deep drop, lets it rip. He's got Burden. Luther Burden inside the 25 and still going to the
It seems like we've seen this story
26
unfold
yards
too many
for the
times
rookie.
before, man.
On a windy day here. 2nd down, a fake, a boot.
Different years, same old Giants.
Running. Caleb
Again?
Williams.
Oh, Lord.
Did he stay in bounds?
Wow.
Still no signal.
And I thought coming out of the break, Brian Burns, he bites for the fake. Right there, I thought he was going to put it on him. But watch the job. Cole Kmet turns into a blocker.
I don't know. At least
He
from looking
takes
at
Tyler
this,
Newman
it seemed like Brian
5
Burns did
yards
not have a
into
great
the
game.
end zone. The second he knew
He
he wasn't
wasn't
getting that
getting a
ball,
little
look at the
cooked out
block. That's what springs Caleb Williams untouched into the end zone.
Damn,
And
bro. You don't got no
you've said it
linebackers,
5
no
times. It
linemen
hasn't
quick
always
enough.
looked perfect.
I like the hustle
defense
by
has some
Burns, but
questions.
3 to snap it.
yeah, man.
Pressure coming. Picked up. Arm hit as he threw a ball game. The Bears somehow, some way continue to
We
find
can go back to that. What the fuck was this, Russ? Like, god damn. But if he got hit, like, I can't even be mad at that. But of course, it's just Russ.
pressure coming. Picked up.
Yeah, I think his arm got
Arm
hit.
hit.
But yo, who was that even going to? I gotta see, cause he looked like he was about to launch a moonball again. Think you not Aaron Rodgers?
Coming.
Look at him. He's already look. This is the thing. You taking too much damn. It's 4th and 10. You see the pockets collapsing. You're taking too much damn time. I don't know who the hell he was looking at. You know, I'd really hope that he was looking over here at Wendell. Like, I really hope that that's what he was looking at. But for some reason, I feel like he was not looking at Wendell. I feel like he was looking at something down over there. Lord have mercy.
Picked up. Arm hit as he threw a ball game. The Bears somehow, some way, continue to find a way. So the Bears get their 6th win out of their last 7 games. Move to 6-3 on the year. The Giants drop an 11th consecutive road game.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Well, that's just disappointing, man. That is honestly, ultimately disappointing. Basically, after watching that game, we 100,000% need some changes, bro. How in the world do we have 10-point leads? How in the world do we have 10-point leads in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes? 5 minutes is supposed to be a game manageable. At that time, you're supposed to be managing the game, running the ball, making short passes, doing whatever to take the clock down, to make the clock quicker. And your defense, like, is full team. It's not just the offense. It's full team. The defense has to get stops, and the offense has to literally make some plays, not even too much. Make 2 or 3 plays down the field that takes at least 1 or 2 minutes off the clock. Make it harder for the offense. Like, you know, make it to the point where it almost feels like, this offense doesn't have a chance of coming back and winning because they're down so many points. But it seems like time and time again, the story rewrites itself. The Giants have a lead, and everything just goes to shit. Like, it literally just breaks down. And I don't know why that happens. Literally, Giants are the only ones who can make that story happen and come true. I can't tell you how many countless times you're looking at the Giants and you're thinking like, we got this game in the bag. You'll be smiling, you're all happy and stuff, and all this stuff break down. It's crazy. It's almost like a car that's like literally great every single day. No problems, no issues. All of a sudden next week, breaks down. Boom, now you need to go to the shop. You get it all fixed up. Now, a month goes by. Car is all great and stuff. Then it breaks down again. Then it breaks down again. Like, it's just like, why? Why does this keep on happening? Like I said before, Dabdall, and that defensive coordinator. Shane Bowen, Dabdall, even Joe Schoen. John Morrow, you might need to clean house again. Like, literally. I hate to say it, I don't feel like we're on the brink. We're not on a rebuild because I feel like when you're on a rebuild, you're usually looking for a quarterback. We got our franchise, we got our quarterback. We just need to surround them with some talent. But it seems like coaching's not getting this done. Something's wrong, obviously, because there's no way that we're 2-7. What were we last year? Like 2 and some, 3 and some. Like, we only had our highest win season in the last couple years has been 6 wins. That's ultimately disappointing. To have 6 wins, like, we haven't had like an 8-10 win season in God knows how long. So I think maybe like 2016 was our last like 10 win season, if I'm not mistaken, or even longer than that. So that's obviously, with the Giants, the Giants' fault. But thank you guys for watching, man. I'm also going to start reacting to some college football as well because, our season's pretty much gone down the drain. And I think, honestly, Jameis should be starting these next couple of games, or even Russ. I don't even care because we need this top pick. This is also another thing that the Giants also do. We're obviously out the playoff race. There's no chance or shot of us making the playoffs. So what do the Giants do? Instead of just putting... you might as well just start Russell Wilson the whole season and just bench Jackson Dart. I know it kind of sucks, but that's just my opinion. So we can secure the freaking spot, bro. That's why I just think, honestly, either put Jameis or put Russell Wilson at quarterback. And let them play out the season. Because, honestly, the number one thing that the Giants always do is that when we have good positioning, they win meaningless games. We seen it when we were supposed to get Jayden Daniels. They won a meaningless game against the Colts, and then we lost out on Jayden Daniels. They do it all the time. Every single time we have a great spot and a great position to get a great player, they find a way to win something that they shouldn't be winning. So I'm hoping that things change, with the Giants' whole roster, management, coaching, our special teams. Like, we need a revamp all around. We need a corner. We need some linebackers. We need another wide receiver. Yeah, we got promise, but we definitely got a lot of holes to fill in. Yeah, I'm definitely going to start tuning into some college football because, like, you know, when our season's going down the drain, I like to be a scout. I like to look at who's going to be the next star player and stuff like that. We had Scatterboo this year. We got Dart. So I'm trying to see, like, you know, who's going to be our next year for this upcoming draft. Who's going to be that star player who I'm looking at. Some players, you know, I'm looking at, maybe Arvell Reese, Avion Terrell. Somebody else who I just seen was Conception. I really like him, honestly. But there's a lot of great players out there, so I'm definitely going to tune into some college as well. Start putting that out there and stuff like that. But thank you guys for this. Thank you guys for watching this video. And without further ado, we're on to the next one, man. I'm gonna keep giving you guys more bangers, more videos. Try to react more. I'm gonna try to bring my quality up more with each video. That's gonna be my goal, is to give you guys more quality content with each video. But thank you guys for even tuning in and watching. And without further ado, I'm out, man. Shmoney. Gang.